room, do as the Roman do. This could be called a white saying. It reminds everyone that every nationality, people, has some form of identity. This represents who they are. It could be in form of their culture, their socially acceptable behavior. It could be rules and regulations prescribed by some of their authorities. Welcome to African social etiquette. What is etiquette, you may say? Etiquette is a social, official, acceptable behavior as prescribed by authorities of that community, people, or nationality. Today we will talk on the subject eating. Eating is something everybody does. We all eat. Some of us eat to survive. Some of us enjoy the act of eating. Whatever ground and however you look at eating, it's something everybody must do. And yes, Africans have some rules, norms associated with eating. We'll start today from the point of sale. When you come into any country in Africa, our beautiful motherland, you find various stores, shops, restaurants. Because some mama puts, that's the local ones you find around. You find them at various street corners. Wherever you are, and you decide to eat there, Africans accept you as someone who is well trained if you eat at the point of sale. Take a look at my friend who has gone to buy some oranges from the orange seller. As you must have observed, she first started eating from where the orange seller from where she purchased the oranges. That is acceptable. That's a well-mannered, well-rounded individual act. But at the point where she started walking away and on the street, she was still eating the orange. As long as she licks that orange along the road, it is uncultured. It's an act that depicts rudeness, if you put it mildly. Where else can we eat? We can eat at our offices, but there must be time for it. It must be when everyone is allowed to eat. On a milder note, we like to say workshop. The reason why it is termed workshop is that we eat where we walk. Yes, we can eat on public vehicles, your buses, your tricycles, your trains, the airplanes. There are no meals that you cannot eat out. Only when it inconveniences or stains the next person. For instance, when you get granules that has its shaft still intact and you have to peel and blow it, you know there are tendency for those things to fall on those around you. That is when it's unethical to eat. It has nothing to do with the smell. You could call it the fragrance. It has nothing to do with how the meal smells or how it inconveniences others. Yes, some people, when they perceive your food, it could make them hungry. It could energize their appetite, while some it could put them off. But that is not in any way against manners or against the acceptable behavior. Everyone ought to respect what you're eating. Let's come down to how we eat. There are some African delicacies that are enjoyed with the hands. For instance, we take our popular swallow. You watch my friend when he eats his swallow. Discover he uses the hands, right? We must mold and swallow with our hands. It is rude and insulting when you are presented an African delicacy and you decide to use a fork and knife, that's a no-no. It shows that you're a stranger from a different continent, or you are just plainly rude. What are our table manners? Some people, when they dine, it's allowed to be quiet. But for Africans, when we dine, it's the beginning and the first school you learn how to interact. It's our first form of social interaction. It starts from our home. It's on the dining table we converse. On the tiny table, we're able to tell how our day went. We're even allowed to vent. You may call it arguments. We are allowed to laugh. We are loud and we like it. We are allowed to talk to our elders one-on-one. That's where most of us find out that our parents, who seem very strict and harsh, are actually very friendly. That's where you're able to joke and laugh with your elders, your big brother, your big sister, your guardian.
In Jesus' name, Father, we thank you for another day like this. Thank you for bringing the family together again. And I'm going to be teaching as the easy to learn knowledge about it. So I will cover our years of servants with our ego hands. We cover our years of servants with the blood of Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, thank you, Lord, for in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So let's put our hands. I'm ready for it. Yeah, finish. That's it. Yeah, the chemistry is there on me that she's going to use that. The only water I have already. Bring it for me. Carry it. I have to put 2 people for 5 years. Wow. Thank you. Really heavy, man.
So who's going to be eating a bar? Who's going to be eating?
When
you have to go to be eating a bar. Me.
No, when you pop on for that one, please. You want it? Okay, you want it, okay. You have to eat it.
Oh, you always eat the bar.
How much you eat that?
No! You want it to eat it raw?
Yes, please.
Which many more now? Why?
I need more.
Or none?
Please stop with that.
Black soup is gonna be nice. Daddy, that is gonna be delicious for the whole family. It's gonna be meat.
Put it there.
Okay.
Really, let me stop it first. Let me pour it. It's smoking. That way I'm going to be asking for more.
That's the real smell. Maybe Chinese smell is the best. You're not drinking coffee?
Yeah, I'm going to yeah, lose it yourself. Yeah.
Whoa, that one is so soft.
I want to put soup. I want to give you soup now.
Add more?
Okay, so now.
What is that? What is
I
this?
always bring busybody.
Mommy, don't have to go and my dog.
Don't worry, Dubai. Don't worry, there is a lot of chicken inside. Don't chew. What is that? Is that not chicken? Now you are smelling. The big one. See, that's the big one. This is really not food. No, you can try it too.
Bye, guys. Come closer, come closer.
So guys, come closer.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. No, I don't need chicken. I need fish.
Oh, can you do it? Already. Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna feed that one first, don't worry. When you finish that one, you only add more. Okay?
Okay. So guys, come on, enjoy with us. Yeah. Come closer. Come closer, come closer, come closer. Enjoy with us.
So this plate is for both or?
Yeah.
Then drop it there. Okay, we drop it in the middle. Okay, mommy, I'm not putting it out.
My friend buys it doesn't know to many cookies like pasta.
You want fish?
I'll give this a perfect 10.
So guys, I'm going to be rating this food at 5 stars.
Whoa! Me too.
Okay.
Me 10 is best.
Me too, you people don't understand what you are trying to say. And I also, you can put it that way.
I
Me too.
to speak to that side.
It looks as if you are giving me two. They are not understanding you. Let me give you fish. No one fish.
These are allowed on our table, and it is in no way unethical. I remain your host, Ifoma Ugoke. Follow us on all our social media handles as displayed on your screen at WAFFI TV. Please do share, like, and leave your comments.